I'm Cindy Hartman. I'm the director of the nursing program at Marion Technical College. I would like to say that these grads are wonderful. So can all of our guests just give them a round of applause? What they have done is that they've been through a challenging program. Some would say they put through an extraordinary effort and stuck with it. Those of us that have been through nursing education and have worked in the profession understand why it is so challenging. And we understand what you have done, what you have accomplished today for the last couple of years, or several years actually. You are going out to care for patients and families on some of their best days and some of their worst days. And we know that you will be doing that with skill and compassion. Today, you are no more our students, you are our colleagues. What we have provided you in the Marion Technical College nursing program is a foundation. You won't believe how much you learn in the first few years, and we want you to be lifelong learners, and I'm sure you will. Both our college and our program really tries to support that. Don't be afraid. You're going to run into a lot of things that you don't know. Don't be afraid to say, I don't know. I've not done this before. I've never seen this before. Could you tell me a little more about this? What's the rationale for this? I'm trying to learn. You won't be perfect every day. Nobody is. Because we're all humans. I think all of us nurses can look back and say, gee, I should have done this better. I should have done that. And you will do that too, but what you have to do is say, what can I do going forward? How can I make this better? I'd like to also honor some honored guests. The first honored guests I wanted to mention are the families and friends. Whether you helped financially, emotionally, a pat on the back, a push on the back, let's go have coffee. Hey, I'm sending you flowers. I'm thinking about you. I'm offering up prayers. I'm watching your kids. I'm bringing over supper. Yeah, you can borrow my laptop. I'd like to buy your nursing watch for you. Or positive thoughts. Whatever you did to help these graduates to this day. Why am I doing this? Can you never? I hate it. It's just like so pervasive. Anyways, whatever you did to help these graduates to this day, you are so appreciated and words can't express. But I'd like you to know that in whatever large and small way you helped these folks, you are indirectly helping the patients and families for whom they will provide care. And we are so happy for them and so happy that you were there to support them. I don't want to talk a lot about COVID. I try to forget about it, but really, we would have never thought that we would be educating a nursing class in the midst of a worldwide pandemic. And I'm sure you folks never thought that you would be going to nursing school in the midst of a worldwide pandemic, but yet you did. You stayed focused, you were strong, you had your eyes on the prize, and that will serve you well in your nursing career. Could you, for these honored guests, graduates, could you give them a round of applause? I'd like to introduce some more honored guests. I can't really see up in the balcony, but I know you're there. President of Marion Technical College, Dr. Ryan McCall. Could you stand for a moment? Thank you. Dr. Bob Haas, the Vice President and Chief Academic Officer. Mrs. Debbie Stark, Dean of Professional and Technical Programs. is, if he's not here, he will be here, Mike Stuckey. He's the director of the MTC Foundation. Typical me, I was thinking about 3 or 4 things. I forgot to do my housekeeping announcements that President Kiley told me. So I got to do that. The restrooms, there's an aisleway behind the auditorium. And the ladies' rooms are at that end, and I've never gone to the men's room. I think they're probably down there. And for those of you that are coming down from the balcony to pin your graduate, you might kind of look at the program and come down a few names ahead if you would. That would be very helpful. Okay. Without further ado, I'd like to turn this over at this time to our class president, Kylie Chapman, and just want to add, we are happy for you folks and so very proud. Godspeed.
Cannot wait for the day that these are no longer required. Fellow graduates, family, friends, staff, and nursing faculty, welcome to the 2021 Marion Technical College Nursing Class Pinning Ceremony. And thank you guys so much for being here for our momentous occasion. My name is Kylie Chapman, and I have had the honor of representing my peers as the nursing class president for 2021. It's hard to describe to anyone outside of the world of nursing what it truly means to be living in this moment right now. It has been countless hours of studying, learning how to fail, and fail gracefully, and then getting back up and finding the grit to get back to work. It has meant sacrificing time and experiences with parents, spouses, children, and friends, as well as money, all in the hopes that we would manage to make them proud, to be able to better provide for our families, and to be able to make a difference in the lives of the patients that we will be able to serve. As a wife and a mother of 2 little boys, I can confidently say that this is easily, next to parenting, the hardest thing I have ever done in my entire life. So many of my peers can relate in their own ways. There are days, and can I get an amen, where this dream seemed downright impossible. But holy cow, y'all, we made it. Yes, yeah, we're gonna do it. After today, we will all go our separate ways. But my hope and my prayer as we do that is that we always remember our why. I hope we remember that there are things that money could never buy. When you comfort the family of a dying patient, when you hold the hand of a lonely patient, when you help a mother bring a new baby into the world, whenever you help a patient or their loved one to feel seen, heard, and valued, when you choose patience over frustration, or teamwork with your coworkers instead of stubbornness or impatience, and when you give care and dignity to each and every patient that you care for, whether it be as small as helping to turn them or as big as saving their life. I hope that we all remember that this career was never meant to be easy. It was never meant to be glamorous. It is a calling. And with this title comes a deep conviction and responsibility. When it gets hard, and it will, I hope we remember why we started and we let it push us forward the same way that it pushed us through school. And if that isn't enough, remember this. Alone, you may be able to save a life, or even a few lives, and even that is amazing. But between all of us in this room, we will likely help to save thousands. It is an honor to be included in that number with all of you. I am so insanely proud of us. Now let's get out there and get pinned, and as Derek Shepard would say, it's a beautiful day to save lives.
Raise this a little bit. Hi, everybody. I want to thank you all for coming today. I think I speak for us all when I say that this day means a lot to us all, and it's been a long time coming for us. Along the way, there have been many staff that have helped us along the way. They have mentored us, and they have taught us, and they have allowed us to be here today. And I know that Cindy did a little bit of thank yous already, so I'm going to be a little repetitive, and I'm going to, at this time, ask for all nursing faculty and MTC staff we have to please stand up so that we can acknowledge you and recognize you today. I would like to take this opportunity to thank all our faculty and staff that is here to support us. They have supported us over these last few years, and their hard work and encouragement have led us to this day. And we thank you guys for all of your work. Thank you.
Not near as tall as Spencer. Okay, can you hear me? All right. Well, hello, everybody. My name is Tanya Tucker, and I can't sing. And most of the students here will know me as Miss G, because I was that for many, many years. I recently got married, so now they're getting used to calling me Mrs. Tucker. So, and I'm getting used to being asked if I can sing. All right, so we get to start off with these grads. You guys want to get lined up? Get ready to head up here. And if I mess up names, I apologize ahead of time. I'll do my best. First off, we have Amal Ali. She is being pinned by Fatiha Salad. And she would like to say thank you to her parents who have witnessed every breakdown and every win, and for believing in me when I didn't. And thank you to my instructors and peers for being on this journey with me. Okay, next up is Tina Babcock, and she is being pinned by Kim Troush. Is Anita Beard. She is being pinned by Nada Beard. And she would like to say, I want to thank God for giving me the strength and knowledge to pass the nursing program. I also want to thank my family and all the staff at Marion Technical College for their love and support. Benson. Spencer is being pinned by Shelley Benson. And his thank you is, I want to thank my family for supporting me throughout this process and for giving me the encouragement I needed to make this day possible. I would also like to thank Laura Bryant for putting up with me for 3 clinical rotations and teaching me what it means to be a great nurse. McKenna Bowen is being pinned by Kim Bowen. McKenna says, thank you to my parents for their endless love, support, and encouragement. Thank you to my family for every hug, talk, effort to push me through to get to this day. I also want to thank my clinical instructor, Laura Bryant, for guiding me and watching me grow so much. I will never forget her lasting words of encouragement and wisdom. Kelsey Carter is being pinned by Tracy Kemmerly. Kelsey says, I want to start by thanking my biggest supporter in this journey, also the person that would drop anything to help myself and my children, Tracy. She doesn't know how much it has been appreciated. Thank you to my friends, family, and amazing instructors, especially Stacy Grohl. I wouldn't have survived this last semester without her guidance and vent sessions. And of course, my amazing husband and best friend for always being there for me. Skylar Cawthon is being pinned by Sheena Cawthon. Skylar would like to thank the professors and clinical instructors who saw the potential in me and pushed me to be the best I could be. I also like to thank my parents, family, and friends who helped me get through nursing school. There was never a time in the past 2 years where I felt alone in this journey, and for that I am forever grateful. Congrats, class of 2021, we earned it. Michaela Kayak is being pinned by Clark Kayak. Michaela says, thank you to all my family and close friends for supporting me, always reminding me what I was capable of, and never letting me give up, even when things got extremely rough with school and home life. Here is to new beginnings and moving forward in my life to become the best nurse I can possibly be. Cody Chapman, being pinned by Karen Hamilton. Cody wants to thank his grandmother and brother for being his rock during these past 2 years. He wants to thank his mom for being his inspiration to become a nurse and biggest supporter throughout his life. Finally, he would like to thank Mrs. Grohl and Mrs. Highland for constantly challenging him to become the best nurse he can be. Now the Prez. Kylie Chapman is being pinned by Dustin Chapman. Grateful isn't a strong enough word for what I feel when I think of the incredible support and understanding of my husband Dustin and my parents throughout this journey. I would be so very lost without you guys. To my baby boys who are my sweetest source of joy, Mommy loves you so much. To my brother from another mother, Spence, Thank you for being such an amazing friend and study buddy. To all the professors and clinical instructors who pushed me, encouraged me, saw my potential, and never let me quit. Your guidance and leadership has helped shape the nurse I am today, and most of all to the Lord, who loved me enough to call me to this profession and help me see it through every step of the way. You are and will always be my why. All right, next up is Michaela Check, and she's being pinned by Kathy Fitzpatrick. And somebody else. And I just found out that Kathy is a nurse too, and graduated from Marion Tech a while ago. All right, Amy Crabtree, being pinned by John Merce. I would like to dedicate my nursing degree to both of my parents. I can hear my dad saying, "I told you so." I could not have made it through the turmoil of losing both parents during nursing school without support from my husband, John, who has been with me every step of the way. A huge thank you to Lori Hozak. She has been a driving force in my education and has pushed me to continue when I wanted to stop. I am very grateful. Hannah Croyle is being pinned by Deanna Croyle. Hannah would like to thank her family and boyfriend for being so supportive and encouraging along the way. She would also like to thank Mrs. Croyle for being such a positive influence for her last clinical rotation. Jessica Day is being pinned by Terry McConaughey. Thank you to Terry, my life partner and best friend, for your patience and support when navigating the day-to-day during my journey got a little hairy. Thank you to my children and my grandbaby for all the love and check-ins to make sure I was doing okay throughout this process and staying focused. Lastly, I would like to say, hey, look, Mom, I made it. Alyssa Dieter is being pinned by Heather Nicholson. I would like to say thank you to my parents, friends, and family for helping me through these past 2 years and pushing me to be where I am today. Thank you to all the professors that helped me to be the best nurse I can be. It means so much to me to have the support system I do and be here today. James Garrison, being pinned by Deborah Folks. I would like to to thank my mom for pushing me to complete my schooling, my wife for putting up with me when times were rough, and my nursing family for having my back the entire way. Rachel Groves is being pinned by Marty Groves. First, I want to say thank you to all of our instructors for getting us where we are today, especially Mrs. Heilman and Mrs. Krause for pushing me past my comfort zone and to always do more than my best. And a big thank you to my mom and dad, Marlon and Aunt Jenny, for being my rock and such a huge support system. I couldn't have done it without you guys. Dylan Gully Baker is being pinned by Logan Gully. I want to thank my mom and brother, along with my family, who have all supported me throughout this journey. I am grateful to be a part of this nursing class and hope nothing but the best for everyone as they continue their nursing journey. Taylor Isler is being pinned by Zachary Isler. Zach, you have been my best friend and husband throughout this entire adventure. Thank you for your ongoing support during all the trials and rewards. I wouldn't be standing up here without you. I cannot wait for this next chapter in our life together. I love you. Jordan Eisen, being pinned by Cindy Eisen. I would like to thank my friends and my family for supporting me and encouraging me through these hard last 2 years. A special thanks to my mom and dad, who never once doubted that I would excel, and for the constant motivation. To my boyfriend, Geraldo, who never let me feel alone and for always encouraging me to keep going. And a huge shout out to my grandma, who prayed for me before every single test, check-off, and clinical day. I'm more than thankful for all of you. Congratulations, class, we earned this. Tangi Kepler, being pinned by Kristen Kepler. I would like to thank my mom for being my biggest supporter, my boyfriend and his family for loving me through all my stress, and most of all, Skylar and Kirsten for sticking by me since day one and keeping me sane. Congrats, class of 2021. Rachel Nip is being pinned by Emily Nip. I want to thank all of my family and friends for the support and encouragement. I also would like to thank Lori Hozak and Stacy Grohl for going above and beyond as clinical instructors to push me to become the best nurse I can be. And above all, I thank God for being with me through every step of this amazing journey. Allison Koenig is being pinned by Josh Koenig. I want to say thank you to all of my family and friends for their continued support and honor their sacrifices as I work to fulfill my calling. To my instructors for guiding me and teaching me with patience and for pushing me to be the best nurse I can be. A big thank you to Dawn Blair, Angie Romick, Mrs. Tucker, and Mrs. Heilman. I'd like to thank my big sister, Heather. She is an RN and walked this path before me. She offered encouragement when I needed it and cheered me on the whole way through. I would especially like to thank my husband, Josh, for letting me practice my clinical skills on him. Most importantly, though, he constantly reminded me of how capable I was when I couldn't see it for myself, and he never faltered in his support. He sacrificed the most for me to be here today, and I am honored to have him pinning me. And she's not at a loss for words. Emma Laprice is being pinned by Stacy Laprice. Mom and Dad, thank you so much for always supporting me and providing strength and encouragement throughout my entire life and nursing journey. Deborah Less is being pinned by Keith and Henry Less. She says, "Finally, Keith! This is the moment we've been waiting for. We've gained a few things along the way, a new house, new friends, a kid, a few extra pounds, but we've made it. And I also want to say a huge thanks to Cindy and staff for allowing me to transfer and continue this dream. Without you, this moment could not have happened." Nicole Little is being pinned by Linda Fink. I would like to thank every professor and clinical instructor that pushed me to my full potential. I'd like to thank my mom for being the best role model of what a nurse should be. Thank you to all my friends and family throughout school. I would not have made it without you. And last, I would like to thank my fiance, Zach, for always supporting me and encouraging me to chase my dreams. Congrats, class of 2021, we made it. Okay. Sierra McCammon is being pinned by Susie Reinhardt. Brittany Owens is being pinned by Kyle Harrison and Warner Owens. Thank you to all my family and friends for your constant love and support throughout this journey. I am eternally grateful. Thank you for picking up my slack, watching the kids while I studied, providing meals, cleaning my house, and allowing me to vent, but still encouraging me to push through. To my husband, thank you for believing in me even when I didn't believe in myself. Thank you for the unconditional love and support. I couldn't have done this without you. You are and have always been my biggest supporter, and for that I am forever grateful. Kelsey Peterson is being pinned by Cindy Peterson. Kelsey, I told you that party bus was the way to go. Bryce Patoric is being pinned by Bill Patoric. To my dad, thank you for guiding me and supporting me on my chosen career path. Without your selfless acts, I would not know where life would have taken me. The care, compassion, and love you show me on a daily basis is incomparable. I wake up every morning with the intention of becoming a successful student, son, friend, uncle, and now nurse. Without you guidance, I would not be standing here on the stage today. It is an honor to be able to share this moment with you. Chloe Ridlinger is being pinned by Robert Johnson. Chloe says, I would like to take this moment to thank my family and friends for their support. A special shout out to my boyfriend Max for always reminding me that I am capable and strong in all that I do. Another shout out to Jordan and the Icy family for always believing in me and pushing me for the better. Thank you to my family and professors along the way for helping me to believe in myself. Thank you to my sisters for their everlasting motivational support, and my Uncle Brandon for always setting the bar high. I love you all. Elizabeth Robinson is being pinned by Dwayne Robinson. And little Dwayne. Beth says, thank you to my amazing husband and beautiful son. Without your unconditional love and unwavering support, I never would have been able to follow my lifelong dream. I love you both so very much. And this was turned around just a few years ago when Beth was able to pin Dwayne. See, you supported each other. Yay. All right, Alexis Schiffer is being pinned by Van Quaintance. Yeah, I think they said Quaintance. I would like to thank my mom, dad, stepdad, grandparents, brother, boyfriend, and my friends for continuously supporting me throughout this tough but rewarding journey. I would also like to thank my fellow nursing students and the instructors for always helping me and pushing me to be the best I could be and to try new things. I appreciate everyone's help throughout the program and couldn't have done it without all of you. Elena Selman is being pinned by Mindy Selman. Nalia Shah is being pinned by Jayshree Shah. Nalia would like to thank her parents, her fiance Daryl, her sister, her family, all of the nursing instructors over these past 2 years, and Marion Technical College for supporting her. Elijah Schultz is being pinned by Beth Harris. Mackenzie Smith is being pinned by Kim and Mike Smith. I would like to thank my parents for your support. I don't know where I would be without you guys. I'm so grateful and blessed to have parents like you. I love you, Mom and Dad. Courtney Stanford is being pinned by Julie Stanford. I would like to thank my parents for always supporting me through every journey I go through. I would also like to thank my fiance for always rooting for me and being my person. And lastly, my daughter, who always motivates me to be the very, very best version of myself. Nicole Stills is being pinned by Cindy Stills. Victoria Ungashik is being pinned by Georgina Christian Colwell. A huge thank you to my phenomenal support system. Special thank you to my mom for being my biggest supporter and always believing in me. Couldn't have done it without her. Stephanie Wasik is being pinned by Deborah Sager. I'd like to thank everyone who encouraged me to keep going, even when I didn't believe in myself. I'd especially like to thank my husband for putting up with me throughout this program, as I know it couldn't have been easy. Kara Watkins is being pinned by Matt Toft. I could not have made it through this program without the continued support from my incredible fiance, Matt, my sister, Ashley, and my parents, Annie and Scott. Thank you for always believing in me. Jessica Weber is being pinned by Ann Weber. Sarah Welter is being pinned by Karen Welter. I would just like to thank my parents and sisters for their continuous support and encouragement. I could not have done this without you guys. I love you all. Caitlin Williams is being pinned by Laura Williams. I would like to thank all of the staff and my fellow students at MTC. I want to especially thank Lori Erisman for believing in me when I didn't believe in myself and for being my sounding board when I needed it. I'd also like to thank my parents for believing in me, pushing me and supporting me. Thank you to my sister Chelsea for always answering the phone when I wanted to break down or vent. Thank you to Bryce and Hannah for always checking in on me and not letting me give up even when I was being in pain. Thank you to Kaysen, who was my guardian angel, especially on exam days through my second year. Lastly, I'd like to thank God for all He's done for me throughout this program. Bailey Wiseman is being pinned by Heather Nicholson. I would like to thank all of my professors who helped me in my journey to becoming an RN. Thank you to my study group friends and to my family who have supported and encouraged me on the days I needed it most. I want to give a special thanks to Heather Nicholson, who encouraged me throughout this process and helped me to believe in myself. Because of all of you, I am here today. Jennifer Yeager is being pinned by Richard Yeager. See, I knew the difference. I knew the difference. Priscilla Yeboah is being pinned by Gifty Sarki. It's a cool name. And congratulations to all of the grads. I am so proud of you. You worked really hard. Welcome to the best profession.
If I could have the nursing class of 2021 stand up, please. Do you have your programs? There's a pledge on the back. It's the Nightingale Pledge, and I'd like us to recite it all together. I solemnly pledge myself before God and in the presence of this assembly to pass my life in purity and to practice my profession faithfully. I will abstain from whatever is deleterious and mischievous and will not take or knowingly administer any harmful drug. I will do all in my power to maintain and elevate the standard of my profession and will hold in confidence all personal matters committed to my keeping and all family affairs coming to my knowledge in the practice of my calling. With loyalty will I endeavor to aid the physician in his work and devote myself to the welfare of those committed to my care. Thank you all so much. We did it. We earned this, and I am so proud of each and every one of us.
This class, despite finishing up their final semester in nursing, and it never gets easier in nursing school, and all the life responsibilities they've had, the COVID, they have worked really hard to put this pinning on. I think it's a wonderful ceremony, and I would particularly like to express appreciation to the class officers. They have worked really hard to make this happen. Every year, the nursing faculty selects a student for a particular award called the Nursing Excellence Award. This person, this graduate, is chosen based on ongoing throughout the program clinical and academic excellence. All of our grads are excellent. Our Nursing Excellence Award winner, I would like to call you forward, Jessica. Our winner this year is Jessica Day.
All right, so that commends our ceremony. Congratulations, everybody, we did it. My name is Tangi Pepler. I am the class treasurer. Just a quick little note, our live stream that we were supposed to set up, unfortunately did not work due to some Wi-Fi issues. However, we did our best to record the whole thing, so we're going to try and upload that either on YouTube, Facebook, both, something like that. And Kylie will let out an announcement to further clarify that. Other than that, we have refreshments and cookies on our way out. And then we also have a photographer. I'm not sure where you're at, but she is going to do pictures for family, pictures of the grads, and then that little envelope that your grad had. You can either use that or she will have extras with her. Other than that, I just want to close this with a quirky little office quote. Sometimes I'll start a sentence and I don't know where it's going. I just hope I find it along the way. I think when all of us started this program, we felt that way. We had no idea what we were doing, we were scared. And I'm so proud of us that we got there, we did it. And hopefully, I'm sure that will restart when we all start our jobs, but eventually we'll find our way again. And I'm so excited for everybody's journey. And that is it. Congratulations, you guys.